round from Paul Ricard in France, just outside Marseille. Series revamped season. With me in the comms box this evening, as we load into the qualifying, is Aqua's entry, Tier 2 driver for McLaren. Oh, it's a raining qualifying too. This is gonna be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Victor on Monday evening for Tier 2. Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to put this on the table. Everything has changed, as if now.
Yes, so I agree with you.
We can expect a lot of frowns. We can expect a lot of angry drivers now, but let's wait and see. A lot of strategies has to fall in place now in order to teams to capitalize on this natural event.
Yeah, true. And Aqua, we also did discuss earlier about what strategy you're going to start to employ, but I guess that really doesn't matter right now. I think this rain's going to actually continue throughout this whole session of qualifying and leave around these bits.
Yeah, I think this race is going to be very interesting. Maybe possibly a lot of white bombs into the first one on the first lap.
Well, yes, so as I said earlier, we've got a revamped season. We shook up some of the drivers, we shook up some of the teams, and with that detail, Willem, you've got it with us. Let's have a look at what's actually happened from last week to this week, and what the revamp has led to.
I think the revamp has led to a lot of new rules setting for, in an example, mostly restrictions with gearbox assists, etc., that actually makes you more of a proficient driver in regards to that assist. So I think a lot of us came into the conclusion that we are not as comfortable as what we want to be in our certain tiers. So we did a revamp, and I think everyone is much happier where they are now and comfortable with the practice dates, new race dates. It accommodates everyone, and I think we do nice.
Yes, it definitely does accommodate everyone. It actually puts into perspective driver's skills, as Nick Gishin's also out of the pits as well. What it does is just evens out the playing field. If you saw from last week some of the races from Canada, some Tier 2 drivers needed to be promoted, and some Tier 1 drivers opting to maybe reinvent themselves, come back to Tier 2, and get some new skills, but also then try and work their way back to Tier 1 using the newer rules, as we said. Yes, so teams, Willem, can you run us through the new drivers with their new team and teammates?
Yeah, I think I love the new teammate I have now, Mandefo. We've practiced and driven a lot together before, and we also think now, I think the best thing is between you and the teammate always to consider a great plan that will suit you both. Because we each know each other's lap times, we know what we're capable of, so don't try and stall everything just because you can't get past that other driver. So rather let that one go, benefit the team. If you can stick to second, go stick to second. If you stick to first, stick to first. You see, at the end of the day, it becomes a much better competitiveness between the two drivers themselves, instead of just rather finish at a 1-2, but keep it clean.
Yeah. And as Lee goes through Sector 1 on a 29.4, Aqua, could you then run us through the lineup, the grid, and who they are riding for?
Alright, so today for Red Bull we have Lee van Rooyen and Esther Kendonks, so I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Kendonks is cool. Yeah, we had this discussion, yeah. Yes.
For Mercedes, we have Manu de Trich and Barry 01. For Renault, we have It's Bonant 007 and Wizard's First Rule. For Haas, we have Avalanche and Bulldog. For Racing Point, we have Nam Assassin and we have DBR 257. For Ferrari, we have Rashin and Senor Ghost. For the Toro Rosso, we have Nick and
Aqua, we just have Lee coming over the start-finish straight to set the first time of Q1. And as he goes over the line, he sets a 148.185, and next to cross the line will be Nick Gishen. Let's see what Nick is capable of. Yeah, as he comes through turns 12
Looks like
right
one
now.
Ferrari gets a 151, and yeah.
Oh yes, so Senior Ghost goes one. Boris 148.7 goes second. So Lee really hooking the Red Bull up nicely in the wet conditions here at Paul Ricard. Yeah, sorry Aqua, you continue there with our lineup.
I think yes. Just as I finished with the Ferraris and the Toro Rossos, I think that's our whole driver lineup for today.
Oh, perfect, great. So, very interesting that what this new season holds. As we said, a lot of very strong drivers now teamed up together. Cars are obviously performance is still e-driver skill. As Nick Gishen actually purples the first sector.
Yeah, I think.
There's a yellow flag set to 3. Has someone possibly gone off?
No, looks like they might just be slowing down to let some faster guys through. I don't see anyone stopped off in sector 3. We'll continue on board with Nick Gishen, and as we hear from Willem
looks like someone went off just into the entrance of corner 10. It's Baris losing a bit of his front wing.
Oh, gentlemen, I've just had an issue here with connectivity. We've had some issues with our weather, and my internet is obviously affected by that. Just give me a second as I try to restart this broadcast.
No problem.